Hi everybody. So if you notice, I'm wearing the same thing I did with my last video because I'm actually making a quick one to put up the following day. A friend of mine, one of my clients actually, she asked me, and I'm being asked by Spirit to share this. She asked me, she goes, what is God's will for me? So what I was shown and what I was told is part of my belief system too. And I apologize if this might push your beliefs a little bit. Again, take it if you will. Don't want to take it, then just shut off the video. It's okay. But anyways, so she said, what is God's will for me? And immediately what I got from Spirit was told to me was like, people when asked that question, they always think that there's something that they're reaching for. There's something in the future that they need to be, right? Not to say she thought that, but that's what I was hearing from Spirit. And such as, you're going to be the next person to make the levitation car, make life so much wonderful for everybody. And, okay, well, I got to work on that. And what I heard basically, Spirit is kind of laughing and going, what you guys don't realize is that what's God's will for you is in every single millisecond of every day that which you are alive on this planet, or which you are alive, period. So in other words, the small things make the bigger picture, right? Okay, so what I'm gonna give you an example. My friend, my client, she is in the East Coast, she is a gardener, and she creates these most beautiful gardens that are just amazing. They're a piece of artwork, and she'll tell you it is a piece of artwork. She communes with the she communes with the planet. She communes with the plants, and she knows exactly what needs to go where, what's in harmony with what, etc., etc. And that's her purpose, right? She's at one with her higher self. She's at one with who she truly is and her purpose and her passion here upon this planet when she does her work. And there are so many in that those, what she thinks is, I'm just working, perhaps, right? But she has joy when she works because she loves what she does. And there's so many people that go by and go, oh my God, that's so beautiful. Well, what happens to you when you see something beautiful? It puts a smile on your face. It makes you feel a little bit lighter in your heart, right? And you're more apt to go ahead and continue on with your day with a smile on your face. And maybe you'll see somebody, oh my gosh, that scarf looks beautiful on you. And now you've given a little bit of that joy to another person. They're like, wow, thank you for telling me the scarf looks pretty. Thank you so much. Now you've lifted their mood. You lifted their heart into a higher state of being, right? And this just continues on and compatible. And those are the little things, the little ripples that make the biggest changes. So don't think for a second, oh my gosh, I'm not doing something fantastic and grandiose in this process of ascension or period. And I'm just being little old me. Hey, little you is pretty dang fantastic. So don't ever second guess yourself. Don't ever think that you're not doing enough. You're doing exactly what you need to do. With that being said, I'm going to kind of switch over in a little bit different topic. I'm going to give you an analogy first. The water that comes out of your tap faucet, can you separate that water from the reservoir? No. Can you separate the water from the reservoir if they are pulling water up through the groundwater? No. It's all the same water, right? Yeah. So why do we separate ourselves from God? God made everything. So God's energy goes into your soul, theoretically, right? That's what most of us believe. And our soul, spirit, comes into this body, right? And so, I'm sorry, it's the same energy. It's the same energy. So we usually talk about ourselves like, well, I've had a great day. Hang on, I'm going to go meditate and I'm going to become spiritual and connect with my higher self and soul. Honey, your higher self and soul is right here. You can't separate it out. You can't, the God collective consciousness is right here. This physical body wouldn't be able to move if it wasn't occupied or had the focus of your soul's energy into this body. It would not have life. And the only way your soul's energy could focus anything into anything is because it is constantly filtered through from the God collective consciousness. You cannot separate that. So stop looking up to God, as in looking, whatever, or stop looking separate to your soul as separate from your human essence. Your soul and your body are the same. God and your body are the same. The thing is we think through our human brain that this is my body, right? And it ends right here. No, it doesn't. Just like I talked in a previous video, your brain, whenever they mention, whenever medical doctors or science, right, they measure your brain, the activity of your brain, can they actually go into and put something on your actual brain? No, they don't. They actually put a cap on it that is outside of your brain. So here's the cap. You've got the skull, and then you've got your brain. It doesn't touch your brain. It's outside of your brain. It's picking up what we call electromagnetic frequencies outside of your brain. Your body does not stop here in energy. It's outside of it as well. And guess what? What's outside of it as well? The God collective consciousness. If I right here beside me, you guys can't see it. I may think of something else. Candle, right? The candle, just as well as this wood of my bookshelf, scientists will tell you that the molecular structure is still moving. Everything is still moving. Even though it feels solid, the molecular structure is still vibrating. God collective consciousness is in that too. It's everywhere. It's anywhere. It's the oxygen you breathe. It's the water you drink. It's the lotion you put on your body. Everything that's made and ever there once was after God created this area is part of the God collective consciousness. So the reason I'm bringing this up is because it is time for everybody to really take responsibility for what they've brought into their life. Number one, we've gone over that kind of before a little bit. Secondly, the biggest thing is really allow yourself to see or feel I am the God collective consciousness. And I'm not saying I am from the ego standpoint, of the human standpoint. Not saying that. I'm saying the true source of who I am is the God collective consciousness. The more you say that, the more you really feel it and allow. When I do, I feel the when I put my focus, right? Because the universe, God follows your focus. So whenever I put my focus into my body and allow it to feel that God collective consciousness and know there's no separation, I am that. Wow. It's just like millions of fireflies in my body. It's amazing. And it is so powerful. And it's so much full of unconditional love. It is so beautiful. And it's so big and it's so dense. And I notice that when I'm there, right, when I'm focusing on that, I'm here. I'm not focusing out there to what something thinks it's going to go ahead and try to trick me or make my decision into something else, or what if Susie says she doesn't like me, right? No, it doesn't, because I'm an observer to that. Susie says she doesn't like me. Well, that's Susie issues. That's not mine, right? Because I'm here. I'm here with the God collective consciousness. I am part of that God collective consciousness. I'm okay. I'm fine. Nothing can harm me. So what Spirit wanted to share is, when you feel like, just kind of recap, when you feel like, what is my purpose in life? Maybe what you're doing, what you're doing right now in the small little things that you may be doing, or maybe big things that you're doing, is all from every second to every word that you speak, to every song that you sing, to every step that you take, is all purposeful from the God collective, from God, right? That's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Embrace that. Embrace that you are the God collective consciousness. It runs through you. Empower your spiritual soul being and really remember who you are. Okay, and that's it. 10 minutes, not bad. Hey guys, it's not a 30-minute one. I'm awesome. Anyways, I love you guys, and I hope this was good. If you have any questions, or if you want to talk about, have more information about something else, let me know in the comment section below, and I will talk to you sometime in the near future. Bye-bye.